Bro, it's not working, bro. Oh shit, we live now, you motherfucker.
Yo!
Like George Washington going square from the grid. He giving you numbers. You feel me? What's up? Detroit St. Louis Swift. Everybody has a little
What's tonight, folks?
Good job, okay.
No.
They just did. They just locked in.
I'm not saying it's Joker's fault. I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying.
Get him down 3 games is a quick sweep.
It's a mentality thing. That's really what I think it is.
The Kobe fade away, you're from 10 feet. You know what's saying, man?
Yo!
Yeah. Yup.
Tell me my soundboard working.
Yep. It is.
All right, we back in the building on this beautiful ass Monday. You feel me? Back with that basket to basket. And as y'all can see, Mel is in the building. He is potted and driving. As you can hear, his tires rolling on the road. You know what I'm saying?
If we was a daggone space shuttle, we would have blew the fuck up trying to launch this goddamn show.
Oh, yeah, because this shit was loading forever, bro. This shit was not. Then I look up, that shit say live. We just sitting here laughing and shit.
I screamed out, yo, as soon as I saw I was live.
Yeah, and then you got the countdown dropped on you.
I didn't know if you was gonna play it back or not.
No, I was playing it. I was playing it. It was gonna get played one way or another on this bitch. You feel me? But you guys know we like to get back into it. I got a little easy question because you know we starting off with these questions, asking the chat the question. We answer them later on in the show. So we're not answering this right now, Mel. I'm just asking it to the chat. All right, and I'm giving you guys the rest of the show to think about your answers. So you guys are going to be a GM. You have the #1 draft pick of the 2010. Who are you drafting? That is today's question.
Is this going by
just the year 2010 or from
just the year 2010? No, just in the year 2010. So that's DeMarcus Cousins.
So that draft.
Yeah, that draft. Laundry Fields, Lance Stevenson.
I gotta go.
John Wall.
You know what you talking about?
Evan Turner.
And this is going by how their career turned out, or we're just taking them. Okay, all right.
Who would you draft? All right.
I gotta go look at that.
But that get answered at the end of the show, man. So you ain't gotta worry about that. So we were supposed to do the game of the week, right? And we really didn't pick one, right? So I know Boston dropped 155 points. I think it was this week.
It was,
I believe. I gotta figure out, or was it? It was either this week or last week that they did it. But we're gonna call that the game of the week since we didn't pick one. Oh, it was this week. It was on Wednesday, the 1st. Indy, they dropped 155 points on Indy. Tatum went 30 and 12. Tatum been playing really good too.
18K too.
Tatum went 30 and 12. Porzingis had 13 and 6. Holiday had 15, 7 and 4. White had 18, 3 and 4, and Jaylen Brown had 16 and 7. And, you know, we had Hauser off the bench with 17 and 3, and then we had Pritchard with 15 with 9 assists. So great outing by them, but I'm gonna call that the game of the week. 155 points put up on the board. How you guys feeling about it?
They don't play no damn defense. What you expecting?
No defense.
I would have expected anything less from Mel.
I mean, it's really my preseason pick coming into fruition. Honestly, like the Celtics look more and more complete the more and more they play together. They're just gelling in the right direction, and it's showing every single night they play. So,
and me and Troy are looking more and more right at the beginning of the season with going with Jason Tatum for MVP. I tried to tell you, this was going to be the year of Jason.
The year of JT.
The year of Jason.
Of JT.
You are on every drug possible. You're crazy. Mike Epps. You are on.
Don't get cooked this early in the show, man.
Jason Tatum is not going to win MVP.
Save it for the next segment, man. Don't get cooked, man.
Don't get hibachi this early in the show, dog.
There's no way Jason Tatum wins MVP this year. Stop it.
Okay, Mel. Who would you say is going to win MVP this year?
Not Jason Tatum.
That's not what I asked you.
Wardell, Stephen Curry.
That's where I would go.
Okay. Second.
Nah, JT up there this year. But anyway, that ain't the conversation. You feel me, Mel? You got anything to add to the damn game of the week?
No, I mean, I didn't watch it, so I don't got nothing to say.
Then how you out here making roster moves already?
I didn't make roster moves. You said
DJ. No, that's prime time. That's the other dude. I'm about to say, y'all niggas out here making roster moves already. We just fucking did the draft. Like we just did the draft. Y'all niggas, I gotta pay attention to the show. I can't be paying attention to what's going on in fantasy now.
Wait a minute. Weren't we just behind the screen before we went live and you was already trying to get Wemby already back here, man? Don't do that.
Don't be fucking snitching on my colluding Jimmy Butler. You fucking Jimmy Butler ass motherfucker. You don't get your way, you snitch. Get out of here, Dame Lillard ass motherfucker.
Kiss my ass.
Well, kiss James Harden's ass.
Absolutely not. Do not call that name on this show today.
Oh, it's getting rung up today. You just wait till we get to that Shaq segment. All right. Anyway,
who drafted him anyway?
No, you cannot say James Harden named 3 times or Zamara will appear. She like
I want her to appear. James Harden. Where is she? I don't see her yet. James Harden. I got something for her. I got a treat for James Harden today. But anyway, let's get to the big conversation that Mel wanted to talk about.
That needs to be clipped up. I do not care.
We're gonna talk about this Luka versus Kyrie. We talked about it last week. Mel did not like our comments saying that Luka is the best player on the Dallas Mavericks. So I'm gonna kick it to Mel so he can explain his point, and then he can get cooked like hibachi. Go ahead, Mel.
First of all, you're going to have to hold on. Y'all chop it up for a second.
Mel running?
No, I'm still at work.
Oh, let him. All right, let him finish up his work process. You feel me? You feel me? We ready. We ready to go in, man. But anyway, DJ, how was your weekend? You know.
My weekend was great. Went to brunch Sunday. Got to hang out with my girlfriend. We sat back. We had some drinks. We had fun over the weekend. What about you?
Ooh. Over the weekend, I just chilled, smoked a lot of weed, and
ain't nothing wrong with that.
We love to hear it.
We
love
to hear that.
We absolutely love to hear it.
You know what it is. You feel me? I'm high as hell right now. You feel me?
Same.
I'm touching cloud 9 right now. I fucking have to get high.
Who might be on like 15? Who might be on cloud 15
right
at this
now.
point?
I'm on 27 right now, nigga. If I smoke another blunt, I'm going straight to sleep. It's night nigga time for me.
Yeah, no.
You want to go night?
All right, I think Mel is back now.
Nah, you must be high. All right, so.
Oh,
absolutely.
All right, tell us how Kyrie is the best player on the Dallas Mavericks, Mel.
Yeah, okay.
Right, I feel you. I kind of agree with you there, Mel. Everything you said, I kind of agree with you. I just want you. I'm on your side.
My bad. I'm trying to get to the car. I'm going through zones. Fucking Wi-Fi picking up, dropping off. It's fucking crazy.
Woo, shit, man.
Oh man.
Once Mel get home, he will have a better connection. But we gotta deal with this because we gotta talk about this shit. Go ahead, Mel.
All right.
Go ahead, Carvel.
Like I said.
Those some manly tears. Manly ass tears right there.
Who's the better offensive weapon on that team?
Luka.
No, he's not.
Luka.
No, he's not.
Moo, who you got?
We broke this down yesterday. Who finishes better at the rim, Kyrie or Luka?
Luka.
No.
Kyrie finishes better at the rim. I will give you that.
Who's better in the mid-range, Kyrie or Luka?
Luka.
I'll give that to Kyrie.
I'll give that to Kyrie.
Who's better from the free throw line?
I would assume Kyrie's better from the free throw line.
He is.
Okay.
From the 3, who's better?
Kyrie's better. Yes.
Okay. So we can all say all of those things. Luke is a better facilitator of the offense. We'll say that.
Facilitation matters, though, Mel.
Oh no, I said better, not by much. He's just better at it than Kyrie Irving. Okay, so if Kyrie Irving can facilitate the offense a click lower than Luka, but I get a better offensive weapon, who's the better player? And if we going down, if it's 12 seconds left on the shot clock,
Luka.
And you had to give somebody the ball to get you a bucket, who you giving it to?
Luka.
That's about even for me.
Luka Magic.
There is no
even, and this is what I was trying to tell Magic.
It is not even.
You can say you would give Kyrie finishing, but Luka ain't that far behind. No, I said Luka the whole time. That was DJ that didn't say Luka. I said Luka the whole time. So,
no, I just wanted you to finish your point before I said anything else. You asked the question, so I answered.
No, I know what you're waiting for. I'm patiently waiting for Mel to get his shit out.
Yeah.
Oh, you can jump in at any point. I don't give a fuck.
No, we want you to get your shit out. Put it on.
No, nope. That's not how I do it. When you feel something.
All right, DJ, put the chicken on put the chicken in the pot.
Well, Mel, first of all, you said that's not how you do it, but you came on our show. That's how we do it. We want to let you get your point across.
No, keep going.
Put the chicken in the pot, DJ.
Okay, I'm going to start this thing off. Mel, we all know Kyrie Irving is a better shooter, bro. It's no secret. Kyrie Irving is a very elite shooter. But what you just told me and what you just asked over and over again is who's more skilled is what you were asking.
Right.
You're asking who's more skilled and better is not just because somebody's more skilled don't mean they're better. Just because somebody's more skilled does not mean they're better. TV. By the way, for those of you out there that want to know, I'm gonna take it easy and let Troy carry this because you're a man that likes to look at stats and things like that. Somebody tell me Kyrie Irving's PER last year.
You got Moo the researcher.
What?
Somebody tells me Kyrie Irving's PER for his career is 22.4.
I don't give a fuck.
Right now at 25.2.
I don't give a fuck about PER.
Right now, Kyrie is at 18.2. Guess what Luka is? 27.3.
Luka has the ball in his hand. Luka has the ball in his hand.
That don't got nothing to do with me.
Yes, it does.
That don't got nothing to do with me.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so Troy, I said I was going to take it easy. Let me bring up one more point.
No, I want you to go hard on him.
Let me bring up one more point that I brought up last week. Shut up. We literally just talked about this last week because we've seen Kyrie be the head of a team over and over again now, or be one of the two best players on the team. What has Kyrie done exactly other than his championship with LeBron? What has he done as the supposed best player on the team? He couldn't do nothing in Cleveland the first time.
Who was on that team in Cleveland?
It doesn't matter. Who's on the team?
No. No, you can't tell me it doesn't matter. You cannot tell me it doesn't matter because then when somebody doesn't have shooters and they don't got this and they don't got that, that becomes the reason why that person hasn't succeeded.
Okay,
so but we're talking about within the team that they had. Like that's it. That's all we can talk about. It's the team. The team that they had. We don't pick their players now.
Have you seen Kyrie Irving outside LeBron make a conference finals?
No.
Luka did.
Okay. What the fuck that mean?
And what you mean? Are you? Yo.
As the man, he has carried this team further.
What?
That's what the fuck that means.
No, don't do this, man. Don't do this.
So we're specific squad.
So we're acting like Jalen Brunson. We're acting like Jalen Brunson wasn't on that team.
Hey, listen. Jalen Brunson wasn't the best player on the team.
Jalen Brunson came in when Luka. He started going off. Stop it. He really started going off when Luka got injured.
I don't care.
That's when Jalen Brunson came out the motherfucking out the parade.
So let's
not act like Jalen Brunson was just doing that the whole time he was there with Luka. He was not.
He still
the nigga came out of the blue, literally out of the blue. If it was a big ass blue dog, that's where he came from. Out of the blue, out of the blue. That's where he came from. Out of the blue. He wasn't doing this all season. Come on, he didn't have a reliable. You're trying to say like he was a consistent, reliable 20-point scorer all season that year. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. When Luka went down, that's when Jalen Brunson made his name.
Name the player on Cleveland that was that for Kyrie Irving.
That was what for Kyrie Irving?
A Jalen Brunson.
When Kyrie went down, somebody stepped up.
Who? Name the person. Name it.
He had Antoine Jameson. Stop playing.
Name the Porzingis. Name the Porzingis.
He had Anderson Vujal, and he had Tristan Thompson. And he had Tristan Thompson. Stop playing with me.
So y'all know y'all sound goofy right now, right?
No, you sound goofy.
Okay, let me ask you this then, Mel.
Hey, Antoine Jameson.
Antoine Jameson, bro.
Are we still talking about the same Kyrie Irving that was second fiddle to Kevin Durant? They got their asses swept by Boston in the first round.
Yes, that Kyrie Irving. Yes, that Kyrie Irving.
You got two top
how many
players on the team.
How many games
in the first round?
How many games this season did Kyrie Irving play?
But DJ, that's KD's fault, not Kyrie's fault.
No,
both they fault.
No, they both fault for that. They are both fault. That still don't got nothing to do with nothing.
Thank you, Move.
What?
Kyrie, that happened. You were acting as if players don't have bad series.
100% they had bad series. Luka had bad series too.
Right. So I didn't bring any of that shit up. I'm not bringing any of that.
Can we just get back to the point, right? Who's the best player on Dallas? You like to break it up into who does this or who's from here, who's from there, who's from there. But no, if we collectively look at these two players and what they do for the team, right? And we have to say we're ranking them. People are going to put Luka before Kyrie right now. He's going to be ranked before him.
I'm not people. My name is Melvin.
That's fine, but we're talking about the majority, right? The comment that this conversation was on was Kenyon Martin saying that real basketball heads know. So he's not just speaking to you, Mel. He's speaking to the general. So this conversation is being talked in the context of the general, what people feel, right? We're just adding our opinions to it. And my opinion is Luka, yours is Kyrie. And what I'm saying is if we're looking at the masses, right? Because that's where he put it to, right? They're going to say Luka.
He said real basketball.
Yeah, real basketball players, people that know that know what they're talking about. Look, yeah, real hoopers, right? Yeah. So there's a lot of those out here. A lot of them. So if you go ask those guys, if you had to tell them, if you had to say one person, like I said to you last night on the phone, if you had to pick a player to build your team with right now, everybody's going to say Luka. Because he is the better player to build around. That's all it is. Like Luka, like I get it. Like, yeah, Kyrie is special. But let's not act like Luka is not special in his own way. He came into the league and they deemed him. I'm not saying that you are. I'm not saying stop picking words from what I'm saying and listen to the whole context of what I'm saying.
You just
stop picking again. Stop picking words from what I'm saying and listen to the whole thing of what Troy was saying. Troy was saying a whole sentence and then you picked one word out of it. And it was like, who said that? I didn't say that. When I'm saying a whole fucking thing. Let me finish what I'm saying, and then you can understand what I'm saying. Right? You can sit here and break the game up and talk about Kyrie's skill. We can do the same for Luka. Like I said, Luka at 18 years old was winning a championship in the EuroLeague. That's skill, right? That's talent, right? We can say the league is different, but a lot of talented players play overseas, right? A lot of talented people play overseas and they don't play in the NBA. Some people do it by choice, right? So Luka at that young age, having all of that, then coming into the league and doing what he did in the league to get the name Luka Magic, right? To get the name Luka Magic, you can't just be like, because Kyrie has all his dribbling skill and he can finish because of dribble. Oh, he's the better player. I don't care if he shoots better than Luka. Luka can get to the rack at the same efficiency. He can shoot the three at the same efficiently. They're very close in clutchness. He
literally just said, I don't care if he shoots better.
What's
the name of the game? What's the name of the game?
Hold on. Since you want to bring that up, let's do this again. Somebody tell me. Kyrie's career, he's shooting 47.2%, bro.
Yep.
Luka's at 48 already this year. Kyrie Irving this year is at 44.
Okay.
The shooting isn't that much different, like you're trying to.
And that's what I was trying to tell him yesterday. Yeah. It's like,
and one of these niggas is 6'8", and the other one is 6'2".
That's nothing. So what? That's not Luka's fault that he's taller.
So wouldn't you think that taller dude would have a higher field goal percentage because he is taller?
No, not necessarily. No, not necessarily. Does every center have a higher? Does every center have a high percentage? No, they don't. They're the tallest motherfuckers in the game, and the ones closest to the basket.
And don't 90% of them shoot over 50%? Some in the 60s.
We're talking about a guard and a guard. We're literally talking about a guard and a guard.
A 6'8" guard and a 6'2" guard. Is Isaiah Thomas? So Isaiah Thomas.
What does that have to do with anything, though, man?
Huh?
Luka didn't control his height. Kyrie didn't control his height.
I totally understand that, but you have to factor that in when we're talking about field goal percentages and finishing at the basket.
No, fuck, we don't.
The only thing height really matters as far as like true height and stats is rebounds, honestly.
Rebounds, and that's why I didn't say anything about rebounds. Because Luka is taller, so I don't count rebounds because he's a taller player. He should have more rebounds than Kyrie. If Muncie was out rebounding motherfucking Charles Barkley back in the day, or fucking whoever you want to say, Patrick Ewing, that would be a fucking problem. Nate Robinson wasn't out rebounding people. Like Isaiah Thomas wasn't out rebounding. No, the taller guy is supposed to have. That's why I leave height out of it. Because the rebounds is where it counts at. But everything else, Luka's dribble moves, the way he gets to the basket, the way he finds his spots, the way he can just pull up in your fucking face all 48 minutes of the fucking game. All 48 minutes of the game. That guy is the truth. Luka Magic is his name for a reason. And if you're saying which player on the team is better, I'm gonna go Luka.
What the fuck does Luka do that reminds you of Magic fucking Johnson?
I didn't say he reminds me of Magic.
What?
I didn't say he reminds me of Magic. See, now don't put stuff in my mouth, Mel.
Nigga Luka Magic.
Luka Magic is his damn name. What are you talking about?
No.
Mel.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
No, that's Jordan Poole name.
Come on, Mel.
Ricky Fontaine. Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
Willie Beeman.
And for what it's worth, they weren't calling him Baby Man. They were calling him Baby Bird.
And again, there is nothing about him that reminds you of either one of those players.
He scores a lot.
You can definitely see the Larry Bird comparison.
Hey.
You said what, Moo?
You can definitely see the Larry Bird comparison.
You could definitely see Larry.
Oh, hell yeah.
You could definitely see Larry, the resemblance of Larry and fucking game.
Not as far as defense-wise, because Larry was
not at all
defensively.
Like I said,
as far as offensively, you can definitely see some similarities. I'm not saying he was the Larry legend, but they're definitely similar. But I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Kyrie's my favorite player in the league. I've been following him since he's been in high school, right? And it don't really matter, bro. Like Luka's better, dog. He's better. Kyrie has been the head honcho of a team for years and has nothing to show for it. Luka has been in the league for 6-7 years and
he was the lead dog.
He was
the lead dog for 3 years in Cleveland and 1 year in Boston. Where are all these years you're talking about?
And
he was just a lead dog in Brooklyn too.
And what did he have to do? What did he have to show for it though?
Kevin Durant was the lead dog in Brooklyn.
Kevin Durant was hurt the whole first year that he was there by himself with DeAndre Jordan. What are we talking about here, Mel? What are we talking about here?
So 4 years.
5 years.
4 years on 5 years. Fuck it. On mediocre to bad teams.
I tell you this. I saw Luka get drafted to a bad Mavericks team.
He was by himself for 3 years before LeBron got there.
Literally by himself for 3 years. Exactly.
And the East was the worst freaking conference.
Go look at their roster. Go look at the rosters right now and tell me what roster you would rather have.
That roster was horrible. I got it right here. The roster was horrible.
Between what?
Between Kyrie Irving's first 3 years with the Cavs and Luka's first 3 years with the Mavs.
Let's see. Yeah, no, both these rosters were ass.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Like both these rosters are ass. I'm not even gonna cap.
I'm taking Luka. It's just that simple. Like,
and if Kyrie is such a good point guard, why is Luka averaging more assists than Kyrie ever did?
I brung that up yesterday on the phone. I said the same thing. Why Luka at 8 for his career?
Literally, the only thing Kyrie does better is shoot. And at finishing, I put him as much as equal. So
whatever. Me too.
Honestly,
3-pointers I put him much as equal too.
As far as finishing, as far as shooting, they're really damn very equal. Like
they're neck to neck.
It's really not that far off.
Yes, we understand that Kyrie Irving is a very, very all-time great shooter. He's very, very great at shooting the basketball. But you're making it seem like Luka can't shoot to save his damn life.
Luka done hit clutch shot after clutch shot after clutch shot.
He did what he did.
This nigga got James
You must not
Harden.
be watching basketball.
He did it this year. Kyrie was supposed to. Okay, remember last year we had the whole conversation about who's going to take the last shot between Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic.
When Luka Doncic when Luka started playing soccer with the basketball.
It literally happened this year. Kyrie was set up for the last shot. He thought he was going to hit. I think there was somebody with the same step back that he hit Steph with. He missed. They got the rebound, and Luka hit the step back and the game-winning shot.
Okay, so and in the playoffs last year, when Luka fucking started kicking the ball around like he was playing soccer, I can pull up the same shit with Luka. I'm not saying that one is going to be super dominant in their role every single time. No. What I'm saying is Kyrie Irving is a better basketball player and is the best player on the Dallas Mavericks.
Probably individual-wise.
And I'm telling you, you're absolutely wrong. Maybe in one-on-one.
You cannot tell me I'm absolutely wrong. You can have your opinion. No, you can have your fucking opinion. You can't say
I'm telling you, you're wrong.
I'm telling you, you're wrong, dog.
First of all, the Mavs didn't make the playoffs last year.
Whenever Kyrie Irving was there and they was trying to figure this bullshit out, and the last whatever game I was watching, I'll pull it up. Fuck it, I got it on my Instagram. I'll pull it up.
Pull it up.
Shit, like this is fucking stupid. Like we're not acting. We're sitting here talking as if Kyrie Irving is not who he is.
Right, but we can't also act like Luka ain't who he is.
You're
and right now, Luka's a better player than Kyrie Irving.
Because I'm using your logic against y'all. Because this is what the fuck y'all say.
What?
What logic?
You just because you sat there and you said, "Oh, we're not going to talk about how Luka's not this." Okay, we're not going to talk about like Kyrie Irving's not that.
Not what?
Kyrie Irving isn't anything.
Right? What are you? I'm confused now. I'm generally fucking lost right now. What are we talking about here?
And honestly, the reason why
literally just said fucking Kyrie Irving fumbled the bag on the fucking play, and then Luka had to save him, as if that's what Kyrie Irving does.
Nobody, I didn't.
I never said that's what Kyrie Irving does.
That's that's the example you just brought up.
Because that's what happened in the game. That's literally what happened in the game. Like I'm not making shit up, bro. Like I said, Kyrie's my favorite player in the league, dog. But that's what happened in the game.
So that makes Luka. So that makes Luka better.
No. We literally had a conversation talking about who was going to take the last shot last year. We literally had like 3 episodes about it, bro. We literally had a conversation. Who's going to take the last shot? Who's going to take the last shot? Who's going to be the quote-unquote guy, right? It came down to that moment a few nights ago. And Kyrie missed, and Luka made it. Whose team is it? It's
Luka's.
So making the last shot. So making the last fucking shot makes it your team.
If Kyrie was the
Luka being drafted makes it his team. Luka being the guy makes it his team. Luka being the guy that took them 3 years in a row makes it their team.
Making the last shot means it's your team.
They would have gave him back the ball.
So making the last shot makes it your team. Making the last shot
on the team, they would have gave him back the ball. He was wide open.
Okay, so Klay Thompson just hit a shot. Klay Thompson just hit the last shot 2 days ago. Is Klay Thompson's team not Steph Curry's team?
Now, hold on, because
no.
He about to kill you, man. No, he about to kill you. Let him answer.
I watched the game. Hold on, because I watched the fucking game. The last play of the game, Steph Curry was double teamed at half court, bro. He gave the ball up to Draymond.
Run it.
Curry was still double teamed, and Draymond found the open play, which was Klay. I literally had this conversation right after the fucking game with multiple Kings fans. I told them they should have slacked off of Curry and went on to Klay, because Klay was the one that was actually going to be the one to take the last shot, because that's how the play was set up. They knew that at the end of the day, they were going to double team Steph. Steph has had 3 game winners this season already. So why
That's
would
not-
they sit up here and let
That's
Steph
not
Curry
what
take
my
the last shot?
fucking question was.
Hold on.
He answered it. He's answering. He can't take it. He can't take it.
Let Steph Curry take the last shot when they know that he's hit 3 game winners this season. Double team him at half court, right?
That
Boom.
was
He gets
not
the ball.
my fucking question.
To
You
Draymond
keep
at
dancing
half court.
around this bitch like
Draymond
it's something
is
real.
He's answering it. He's
fucking
answering it.
question.
It's a great answer, Mel. It's a great answer.
No, it's only a great answer because all of y'all are clapping like fucking steals.
Who's gonna be the open player? They're doubling the guy.
Hey, DJ, I think our mission is accomplished.
It's going to be Clay. So when you have a last shot
It's
situation,
Moose turn, bro.
Answer the question. So, does making the last shot make it your team?
You have Luka open, and they pick Luka. Let's Luka's team. If Steph Curry was open, and Clay was open, and Draymond had the ball at the top of the key, guess who Draymond's passing it to? He's passing it to Steph. But because Steph was doubled, because he,
I haven't seen move like this in a
I
minute.
literally, you can yell, you can be as loud as you want to.
it's quite literally simple. It's basketball. It's basketball, dog. It's literally simple basketball. That's quite literally what it is. You can't use that example, but completely negate the fact that Steph was doubled at the fucking half court when both them niggas was open. Literally at the end of that game, both them niggas was wide open. Kyrie, Luka, both them niggas was open. And guess who got the outlet pass? The guy on the team. The guy they trusted to win every game. The guy them trusted to take them to the promised land, to the playoffs, like he did before without the Kyrie Irving. So no, I don't want to hear it. And like I said, I'm not taking anything away from Kyrie. He's my favorite player in the league. I have all of his shoes. New brand. He's my favorite player. But that doesn't take away the fact that he is not the player that Luka is. You can't build around him. And that's literally been apparent in every single fucking spot that he's been in. Boston, Cleveland, Brooklyn, and now the fucking Mavs. Which is why they damn near traded him anyway. They almost got rid of him in the offseason. Like, come on, bro. Let's not do this. They literally still have conversations about why
nobody sees Moo Yao, bro.
And on the match, bro, than Kyrie, bro. Kyrie is the greatest one-on-one basketball player ever. I can give him that. He probably cook anybody one-on-one. But on a team, in a team setting, he's not. He's not the guy. He can never be that guy because he plays one way. That's it. He doesn't play defense. He can't get rebounds. He's more efficient and not turning the ball over, for sure.
Mel is speeding home. All we hear is the fucking wind coming through his window, bro.
But when it comes to being a point guard, when it comes to being a transitional player, to getting everybody on your team incorporated, everybody on your team involved, and making everybody better, Luka does that tremendously better than Kyrie Irving, and it's not even close.
You fucking done?
Yep.
Are you done?
Take a breath, Move.
Are you done?
Shit, my fucking computer put me out. They're moving us so hard to put me out.
He's done. He's done.
Are you done? That's all I'm asking.
He's done.
Okay. First things first. You still never answered the goddamn question. I said, does making the last fucking shot make that team yours? You never answered it. You did all that doofy shit or whatever.
You answered it, Moo.
Second thing, shut the fuck up. No one's talking to you.
You answered it, Moo.
Let's go.
You answered it, Moo.
Now, secondly, Kyrie Irving, that's what pissed Kyrie Irving off when LeBron came to Cleveland. It was because they were supposed to be building that team around him. And then LeBron came. So he never had a chance in Cleveland because they were still trying to build that team in Cleveland. That's number one. Number two, when he went to Boston, they dropped him in during a trade. That team was never built for Kyrie Irving. Same thing in Brooklyn. So tell me the team that was built for Kyrie Irving.
Okay. Let me ask you a question then, since you brought all that up, and you matter of fact, I don't want. Are you done? Because I don't want to cut you off.
Get the fuck out.
Next thing.
Okay.
Go ahead. I don't give a shit.
No. What? I literally said I was going to tell you something, but I don't want to cut you off, so I stopped.
No, go ahead, finish, Mel.
Go, do it. I don't give a fuck. Do it.
Oh boy!
I got one question for you on your Boston comments. No, Boston wasn't built for him. But would you have rather taken that Boston roster, or would you have rather taken the Dallas Mavericks roster when they went
what
to the
Dallas Maverick roster are we talking about?
I just told you. The one when Luka carried them to the conference finals.
The Dallas roster.
You're crazy.
Because Jason Tate, they were young.
You say, and that was about to be my point right there with Boston, right? You say Boston wasn't built around Kyrie. That's 100% true. But the guys that were at Boston were young enough for Kyrie to go in there and still be the man, which he was. He still went in there and he still was the man. It wasn't Jason Tatum's team, nor was it Jaylen Brown's team. It was nobody's team with Kyrie running it. Must I go down this road again of Kyrie walking into the locker room, telling JT and telling JB that y'all niggas suck? I'll bust all y'all asses. Y'all not on my level. Do I have to go down that road again?
You can go down that road if you want to, but the still stands. That's not Kyrie's team.
It still stands.
They drafted Jason Tatum with like the 3rd pick in the draft.
Right.
That's not Kyrie's team.
Wasn't.
They got to.
He still was the best player on that team, though. He still was the best player on that team, though. That you can't deny. He still was the best player on that team, though. Until he got injured, and Jason Tatum showed us that he could take us to that Eastern Conference Final. Kyrie was the best. Okay, then. So that would make it his team for the time being of him being there because he's the best player on it.
His team and having the team built around him, which suits him, are not the same thing.
Whatever. You work with what you got. When LeBron got to Cleveland, the team wasn't built around him. In 2 years, he took him to the finals.
They traded the whole team when LeBron got there. What are you, dumb? Did you not? Do you clearly not know what they did when LeBron got
traded the whole team, and then they got nobody good back in return, and he still got him to the motherfucking finals.
They built the
that team. Oh, the team was built.
LeBron,
that team was built to fit him. Yeah, it was the 2007 Cavs was built to fit LeBron. Sure, it was. Sure, the fuck it was. Sure.
Who said? We're not talking about the 2007. We're talking about when he got to. Okay, fine. That 2007 team didn't even make the playoffs. Now what? What? They didn't make the playoffs the first 2 years. They didn't make it the first 2 years.
Neither did last year's Mavs team.
2007 is the year that the Cavs went to the finals, and they lost to the Spurs.
That was finally the team that got built around him. Right or wrong?
Sure.
It took 3 years for them to build that team, correct?
No.
Did it take 3 years to build that team?
No. One of his complaints was he wasn't getting the pieces they needed him to build the right team around him.
When he first got to the team, what was on that team? When he first got there, what was on the team?
Okay.
Did they make the playoffs in 2004? Did they make the playoffs?
No.
Oh man.
They made the playoffs for the first time in 2006.
Okay. So that means the team did what?
Oh, they got better?
They got better. Yeah.
Yeah. Which would mean
Which means
watch out. Sit down. Did he go to the bathroom?
Mel's home. His camera's about to come on soon, guys. We ain't gotta hear the noise in the back no more. For all my audio listeners that got to this part, I'm sorry.
Hey, Troy, let me listen to this real quick, right? So you're saying they built the team. It took 3 years when they finally made it to the playoffs, this and that. That was LeBron's 3rd year in the league. What the hell did the Cavs do Kyrie Irving's 3rd year in the league?
They brought in LeBron James.
That was his 4th year. Oh, no, that might have been his 3rd year.
How did they not build this team around Kyrie? I'm trying to figure it out. That really doesn't make sense.
What team?
The Celtics.
Because he got there through a trade.
He got traded there.
He got traded there, yeah. But at the same
time, how do you build a team around the dude that you just traded?
We also brought Gordon Hayward in
because that's your point guard, right? That's your point guard.
But that team was not built for Kyrie Irving.
Hold on. You got Terry Rozier as your backup point guard, right?
But that has nothing to do with Kyrie Irving.
And you got JB, who's a year in. You just drafted a JT. You bring in what's his name? White boy Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward.
How was that
when that team was put together with Kyrie Irving in
the team wasn't even being put together. We were still being rebuilt at that time, Mel.
But even
when we drafted JT and then got JT, yes, we were still being. How do we get the number 3 pick?
Was the team built for Kyrie Irving?
I would say yes. When they traded for him,
oh my fucking God!
They traded for him, and they literally started to acquire pieces that would literally help him win.
Acquire what pieces? All the pieces were already there when Kyrie got there.
They literally drafted JT that year.
Kyrie Irving got. Oh my God! When did he get traded?
2018 or 2017, 2018.
When they drafted Jason Tatum, was Kyrie Irving on the Celtics?
Yes.
No.
Was he? I don't remember. I actually don't remember this.
Oh my God!
I'm literally looking at it right here. Kyrie Irving,
yes, Jason Tatum's rookie year, Kyrie was on the team. Yes, yes, his rookie year, Kyrie was on the team. Yes, and that's why when Troy said that those guys were young, that it wasn't nobody's team, and Kyrie being the best player would defaultly give him the team. It was his team. No, they didn't do it, but it was his team.
Holy shit! So
he got pieces to fit him. JT came in when the trade is done. JT is trapping. The trade is done. They don't know what they're going to get from Jason Tatum at that fucking point until Kyrie goes down later that season. And JT showed you he can be the fucking man. That's when Boston knew who they had.
Jason Tatum. We knew everybody knew what Jason Tatum was.
No, they did not.
How do you know what Jason Tatum was?
No, they did not. No, they did not. No, they did not.
Played a game in the NBA, Mel.
No, they did not.
Nobody.
Yeah, the 76ers thought Markel Fultz was going to be something too because they drafted him over Tatum. What happened to him? No, we did not know what Tatum was going to be.
Everybody knew that was the. Oh my. Okay. All right. Okay.
Here's what I know. Boston, Jason Tatum's rookie year, made the conference finals, and when Kyrie came back, they got knocked out in the second round.
Did he go to the bathroom? No.
What is there left to talk about here?
Nothing. Fuck it.
We should have bet, DJ. We should have had a bet on this bitch, bro. We should have had a motherfucking bet on this bitch, bro, because I would have won already. I love Mel.
I love fucking with Mel.
I love Mel. But nah, bro, Luka is the best player on the Dallas, man.
Yeah, I think Luka's the best player. You're entitled to think Kyrie is the best player on Dallas. That's fine.
Well, we got to stay on Kyrie, but I want to move along. So I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw something on Facebook that said Katie's had some comments on Kyrie being better than AI. And I know Mel might be right there with him. So it says,
no,
Kyrie is better than AI to me. Kyrie got more skill. Kevin Durant.
He is not better than Allen Iverson. He's not more skilled than Allen Iverson.
Don't shoot the messenger, Mel. I'm just saying, but that's the topic.
Or answering questions because it's their friends. Like, I get it. That's your friend. That's your homie. But I don't care.
Mel, I mute you real quick.
Like I said, Kyrie is my favorite player in the league. You feel me? But that doesn't mean that he can't get cooked respectfully. Okay?
Yeah, respectfully, he is getting cooked. I'm not putting him above
y'all want me to? Y'all want me to? Let me chime in on this real quick. Like, okay, we just had a whole rant about Kyrie Irving being the man and having nothing to really show for it. Somebody quick, right off the top of your head, name me 6 players that Allen Iverson had on that damn 2001
team. Cheeks,
that went to the
booty, butt cheeks, booty. I don't know who he had. Alden Snow or Al Snow, the wrestler. I don't know.
Allen Iverson also has something that Kyrie doesn't. MVP.
In the finals appearance by himself. Cape on his back. Now you see it blowing in the wind.
See, this is where it gets goofy again.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna do it. I knew it.
The 76ers had a top 5 defense that year. So
of course I didn't say they didn't have a good defense. I just said
we didn't say nothing. They didn't have a good defense. But
I just say he made.
They didn't have a good offense. It was all fucking AI.
Right, but that league, that when he was playing, he was allowed to do what he did.
Don't DJ. It was 95% AI.
No, I know that. I'm not saying it wasn't.
DJ.
No, he's responding to me because I made a face. He's responding
made a face over there, and I wasn't having that face because it was definitely 95% AI on the scoring level. You feel me? Defensively, yes, they had Mutombo that year, I believe. You know, they were definitely, they were definitely vulnerable.
Eric Snow.
But
hey, Aaron McKee was actually the 6th man that year too.
George McLeod.
So would you say that Cleveland and 76ers? You would say 76ers was a better team now?
Yes.
But how far? I don't think it's that far.
I get it.
By a lot.
they were amazing defensively. So I get
defensively they were
okay, yeah.
Defensively they were just.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with the 76ers too, because I mean you had 2 Hall of Famers on that team.
Now that is true.
I mean, that was old ass Mutombo. I mean, Hall of Famers.
Yeah,
yes,
old Mutombo.
Mutombo's in the Hall of Fame for his defensive prowess, though, Brand. That was his.
Yeah, but not then. Not
he
then.
was still very good defensively.
No, Shaq showed Shaq beat the shit out of Mutombo when they got there.
Bro, Shaq beat the shit out of everybody in the 2000s, bro.
I wasn't even there, bro. Shaq was prime in his line, bro. Mutombo was wagging the finger, damn near to the loser.
You know.
Oh, so I'm looking at the fantasy and shit. You got to pick your players for what game?
Yeah, you got to change it every day.
You got to change that shit every day.
Yeah, playing basketball.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Okay. I'm gonna pick DeRozan for. No, you don't gotta pick it every day. You don't gotta change it every day.
Unless, because if you got somebody starting that ain't playing.
Yeah, you gotta because right now I'm on Kevin Durant, and this week Wednesday he got the Bulls, Friday he got Lakers, and then Sunday he has the OKC. But that's what I'm
saying, because the days he don't play, somebody else can fill that spot if they're playing.
I get you. I get you,
that
but
win is ridiculous.
Yeah, that Mel busting it up.
What?
Yeah, I'm thinking about going KD versus the Lakers.
But that Vegas win is no joke. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, no, it's been like that all day.
OKC. But yeah. Let's
Storm in Vegas, man. I almost cried.
Are you what?
So in conclusion here, Allen Iverson is better than Kyrie Irving.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's no doubt about that. Ooh, it says Atlanta. Tyler Hero versus the Spurs or Atlanta. I don't know. I'll figure that out. All right. So next week on to the in-season tournament, because who was it, Moo?
We had, what was it? I know we had the first install.
No, what you call it came out and said Tyler Halliburton came out. Tyrese Halliburton came out and said, okay, DJ, sorry.
Yeah.
That the incentive for the in-season tournament should be a playoff spot, which I 100% disagree with.
I emphatically disagree with that shit.
I 100% disagree with that, because if I'm a team like the Rockets, right, which is going to be at the bottom outside the play-in of the league, right, or one of those bottom teams, the Pistons, and I somehow miraculously win the motherfucking in-season tournament, right, that gives me a playoff spot, right? So now I could finish with a 9,057,000, record, and I'm still in the fucking playoff.
No, if you win the play-in tournament, your reward should be home court throughout the playoffs.
If you make the playoffs, though.
If you make the playoffs, for sure.
No, if you make it, yeah, if you make it.
I can fuck with that.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it. I can fuck with that. Yeah. I'm all
That's
for
what
that.
That's what me and my homie was talking about the other night, right? Like we get the whole NBA Cup, right, or the the money incentive, the extra money, but it's like what are these guys really playing for besides bragging rights and extra chicken? You know what I'm saying? So like if teams that will make the playoffs, or that is like going to be a top team, like playing for home court advantage or playing for whatever the case may be, to where like they're get like whatever the case may be, right? But it's like more incentive than just money or just a fucking trophy. Like I feel like that would turn up a lot of the intensity as far as the in-tournament play. Like, we playing for home court. You feel me? So
the only thing I give Halliburton is his reason for saying they should get a playoff spot, so the older players would take the in-season tournament more serious. Because if you're already in the league 9-10 years, the money doesn't even really bother you. Just an extra $1 million is not going to bother you. So,
but
Troy, you can't put that big of a incentives on there.
If I know we're going to win, if we win the tournament and we get a playoff spot, you think load management is a problem now?
Exactly.
These niggas they're gonna forfeit games. They're not even gonna show up.
Big fact.
LeBron ruptured his Achilles right before playoffs started. LeBron miraculously healed. His Achilles is 100% fine.
Oh shit! They gonna be on that plane like, hey, I ain't even gonna lie, we ain't coming, y'all. Like, no, we're not gonna come, bro.
They didn't even fly in. They didn't even fly into the
state. They didn't even fly in, bro. They on a tarmac.
They didn't fly into the
like,
state. They're like, yo, we still at the facility back here in Oracle Arena.
I'm taking the rest of the season off. I'm like, nah.
LeBron said he's not coming. AD said he hurt with his big toe. You feel me?
Tell the Nuggets to deal with that. Like, what? Excuse me. Like, that is not an incentive you can put on something like this. It is not. No other league has that type of incentives. For football, you know, bowls. Just talking about the bowls and the cups and stuff like that. Nigga, you get that when the season over. Bowls happen at the end of the season and shit. You know, I don't know what college bowls happen if they have any like basketball.
Nah, this is the LeBron.
Sweet 16 is at the end. The tournament is at the end. You feel me?
This is just the LeBron.
Mel, you said this is just LeBron what?
This is the LeBron Invitational. This is something else that they can say, oh, LeBron won this.
Big facts. That's what we said last week.
We literally said that last week.
Hey, the LeBron Invitational is crazy.
Literally said that last week.
Well, LeBron won the in-season tournament. Michael Jordan never did that. I can hear it already, bro.
Jordan never won the in-season tournament, man.
Shit, some lady said, I don't want to get into this, right? But I want to say something real quick. Side note. Some lady said, he said, if what is your like one wild opinion you had? She said, if LeBron came before Jordan, there will be no discussion.
Cap.
That's all cap.
If LeBron came before Jordan, you're right. There would be no discussion on Jordan on LeBron's part of it. Because there's no way in hell he's going to 10 finals in that time and only winning 4, and you think he's going to survive that media?
Absolutely, fuck not.
You're talking about the media that went after Michael and his gambling problems, his father dying, blamed his father dying on his gambling problems. That's the media we talking about in the 90s. Yeah, the media was doing crack too in the 90s. I just want y'all to know that. The reporters were smoking crack with Michael Jordan's teammates. So I just want y'all to know that shit.
Gilbert Arenas had a dope conversation about this where he was like, how everybody, because we're going back to Allen Iverson real quick, on how everybody needs to give Allen Iverson his flowers and an apology because they crucified this man for not going to practice. He played all the games. He didn't go to practice.
And now niggas don't even have to practice.
Missing games.
Practice? Come on, practice.
Now niggas don't even have to go to practice, and their body's breaking down weaker. LeBron couldn't low manage in the 90s, in the 80s and 90s. No. I'm sorry.
No.
So if he came before Jordan, he wouldn't be in this conversation to me. I'm sorry.
LeBron would get punched
at all
at the rack.
He probably would be.
It would be the same. It would be a different person.
Nobody, because my thing is, Bill Russell came before Michael Jordan. Mm-hmm. And before Michael Jordan, people were saying that was the GOAT. That was the best player. 11 rings, you can't touch that. Then all of a sudden, Michael came along and it's like, nope, they ain't it no more. He ain't the best in the world. No, it's MJ. And then even after all this time of MJ, people are still saying he's the best. There's no one that 100% dethroned MJ like MJ came in and 100% dethroned fucking Bill Russell and fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Mm-hmm.
Because he dethroned them for the best players in the history of the game. He dethroned them. 100% lapped them dudes. Because LeBron would never do that.
No, because in order to be greater than Michael Jordan, you have to do what Mike did. And what people don't understand is like Michael Jordan was if you combined Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell into one dude. Like he dominated offensively and defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had the scoring prowess of Wilt Chamberlain, but played defense like Bill Russell. And then won and was dominant like Bill Russell. And he did it when everybody said you can't win a championship with a lead guard.
Bro, that'd be one of my biggest points when I'm talking to people and telling them why MJ's the GOAT. He literally won 6 championships when centers were the guys.
Nobody take that into account though. It's like that shit don't matter. He was in a weak league, but the league wasn't even made for him. The league was made for big men.
The league
big
man
was ruling that league.
Yeah,
it was not for MJ. It was built for big dudes. MJ destroyed the league, filled with big dudes.
Mm-hmm. He literally had a list of big dudes that he dunked on.
Right,
like a whole list that he.
MJ is literally the reason you can build your team around a lead guard now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we could get a Kobe. I just want to side note real quick. James Harden first game playing, and Clippers are losing. Let's go, Knicks. The only time you're gonna ever hear Troy root for the Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. KC, what's back good, baby? All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty, right? This is the other conversation I wanted to get into because I think this is gonna be a nice and good one because Stripper Harden gonna get brought up into this because I think this fits Stripper Harden. You know what I'm saying?
Chicken Wing James. But
Shaq said you can't say play for 5-6 teams and be a Hall of Famer. You were never the man. You were a journeyman. Now, Troy has been saying this about James Harden. Right, but we're going to stick on Dwight Howard for a minute because DJ brought up a good point in the chat.
Dwight Howard, the Hall of Famer.
Shaq has also been a journeyman,
quote unquote.
Right? A journeyman. He's been on like 8 different teams.
Well, I think the term is journeyman,
but
and
the only difference between Shaq and Dwight, I would say, is Shaq, you can say, was the man on 2 to 3 of those teams. And Dwight was only the man on one team.
Yeah, but
it would make Dwight more of a journeyman than Shaq. I'm not saying Dwight shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, but I do agree with his analogy that Dwight is a journeyman. Go ahead, Mel.
Okay, I wouldn't say he was a journeyman only because it is. Because when he was in Orlando, he was that guy. Like he won 3 Defensive Player of the Years in a row. Like. He was averaging 20 and he was a walking double-double. Like, I get it at once he left and it didn't work when he went to like LA and all that. I get it, totally understand all that stuff. But it was a journeyman to me is just a guy who was never the guy, but he just jumped from team to team. Like Dwight Howard was an all-NBA player and a perennial all-star defensive player of the year while in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was that dude. While he was there, it wasn't like he was just he was just somebody who was playing basketball in Orlando. So with that being said, he's definitely a Hall of Famer in my book. I mean, I think because I was going to talk about this on the football show too. I think we need to have a list of dudes that are not in the Hall of Fame that really deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
That's why we have Safe Out, bro. We haven't done it in fucking a while, but that's why we have Safe Out, so we can have a list of our own of people. It was supposed to be borderline people in and borderline people that's not in. People that we think deserve that should be in and people that we think that shouldn't be in there. We bring it to the table, we talk about it, and we either vote them in or vote them out of our Hall of Fame. So I think we need to definitely get back to that. I'm with Mel on that one. But Shaq, you were a journeyman too, bro. I would definitely say they were journeymen because if you're getting passed around the league at some point in your career, that's a journeyman. I say this about James Harden. He's a journeyman. I don't give a fuck.
Well, if that's the case, the thing about it, only thing that happens now is then half the league that we're watching today, all these niggas are journeymen then.
Journeyman, 100%. 100%. That's how I see it. 100%. There's no true, I'm on this team and I'm going to stay here. No, most of these niggas in the league, about 85% of the league are journeymen. They're going to get passed around or leave teams and go sign with other teams. James Harden picks where he wants to go every year. So, it's a different vacation destination for that nigga. You feel me? So,
okay. I mean,
they're journeymen.
As long as we
5 years, James Harden is 5 years, 4 teams. KD is what? Everybody say KD? Something about KD? KD is what? 3 teams in the last 4 years?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, as long as it's consistent across the board, hey, I don't have a problem with it.
I mean,
Kyrie's a journeyman.
Kyrie's a journeyman. Yeah, Kyrie. A lot of these niggas is journeymen. Shit, a lot of these motherfuckers get to talking like they didn't do the same exact thing. Like they did do the same. Shaq, you did the same.
Yeah, Shaq, your dominance and you being the man, Orlando, and then a lot of people would say he was the man, on the Lakers. And I know they say Wade carried him to that finals, but a lot of people would say he helped Wade out in that season. Not saying he was the man, but you can say he played big roles on 3 teams to where on the other teams he played ladder roles. Dwight Howard only had that once. James Harden only had that once. James Harden, OKC was a role player, Nets was a role player, and then Philly was a role player, and now Clippers, he's a role player. And the only thing I'm saying about role players, they have to put him in a role. He's not the main man on the team.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Journeyman is. Jordan Clarkson is a journeyman, but that's a journeyman's name. You expect to hear a man like Buddy Hill.
Is LeBron a journeyman?
100%.
Borderline about to be.
But he's a self-made. LeBron's in his own category because he's a self-made journeyman. Him and fucking James Harden.
Okay. As long as it's like I said,
they're self-made.
As long as
they're self-made journeymen.
Down the board,
they choose where they want to go every year. It's different vacation spot. You know?
You so stupid.
I'm just telling you what it is,
hey,
bro.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick. If Dame Lillard doesn't make that shot against the Rockets in 2014, do you think this conversation about Dwight would be different?
Say that again.
No, I don't think so.
Because I'm saying if Dame Lillard doesn't make that 3-point shot, let's say the Rockets go on to win that series. Do you think the conversation about Dwight would be different? Because I want to remind you, because a lot of people don't remember that game. I knew exactly where I was and everything. Dwight had like 12 or 14 in the fourth quarter, bro. He was balling out of control and brought the Rockets back because they were down. And then
Dwight
it just so happened that Dame Lillard
really good in Houston.
He was
nice in Houston, but he wasn't. It was James Harden. James Harden was the man over there. So
I don't know. I lived it, bro. There was a lot of times I was like, take the ball out of this dude's hands and give it to Dwight. That's the guy.
No, but you will want that. And the type of player Dwight was coming from Orlando, knowing what he can do 100%. You want them to put the ball in Dwight's hand and let Dwight do his thing. But Dwight also coming from the Lakers was dealing with some injuries, wasn't the same type of player. His mentality wasn't in the right place. His head wasn't in the right space.
Kobe destroyed that
and on top of that,
don't you do that?
And on top of that,
hey, no, I'm top of that. Hold on. He broke his whole.
He did break it. He broke that man down. He did, man. But on top of that, I forget who it was. If it was Brandon Jennings, one of them came, or Pat Bev, one of them came out and said that James Harden and Dwight Howard fought a lot.
They did.
Because Dwight still wanted to be the man and James was the man. So
they did, but Kobe destroyed Dwight Howard, bro.
Yeah, he took his booty.
Literally broke that man down.
He took his booty in his soul, nigga.
Jordan did that to whatchamacallit too. You hear him talk about it all the time. The guy Kwame.
He did him bad though. He did Kwame bad. Dirty. Took his booty in his soul.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Took his booty in his soul.
Oh shit!
Just saying.
Oh my god!
You feel me? But yeah, Shaq, you kind of were a journeyman too, so can't call it journeyman now unless you accept the fact that you were a journeyman. Shaq, and I know Shaq would be like 5 rings.
It's 4.
Dwight Howard 0 rings. 4 rings.
Google
Kobe
me.
Got one more. 4 rings. Dwight Howard 0 rings.
And you know what, bro? Here's an understatement right here.
Dwight got what? Lakers.
Yeah,
one championship. Where he was on the bench.
Dwight Howard accomplished exactly what Shaq accomplished in Orlando.
Absolutely nothing.
Well, finals appearance.
Yeah, I was about to say that's it.
That's it.
They appeared and they were gone. Both of them. Hi, bye. See you later. Motherfucking get your ass up out of here. You feel me? But yeah, Shaq, you're a journeyman. You gotta stop all this shit talking about Wembyama and fucking Bobo is the same. You gotta stop all this shit, Shaq.
Do y'all remember when Shaq made that post where he was like,
"Don't do it, Mel. Don't do it, Mel. Don't do it, Mel."
I do think that they are the same.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've always said they were the same player. Just Wemby's just more polished. He played as a professional.
But that would make them not the same player.
Yeah, 100% not the same.
That would make them not the same player.
They're
yes,
the same
but
archetype or same architect.
And Taco Fall and Taco.
Not Taco.
Taco would dribble the ball between his legs. Like, why not throw him in the fucking conversation since he's 6'6"?
No.
7 feet.
He don't belong in the conversation.
Right, and neither does Bobo.
Hell no, Taco.
And I like Bobo. I thought Bobo was going to come in and have that type of response, but he doesn't. And a lot of times, and I'm sorry to say this, a lot of times, the front offices and the training people and the medical, a lot of times they're wrong. But a lot of times they fucking right too. And if somebody saw something in Bobo like the Spurs see in Wemby, He will be on the fucking team, and he will be a focal point of that fucking team. He is not. And it's because they do not see the same thing in him.
Basketball like Wemby, I think he would be. That's all
I'm saying. They don't see it in him, bro. All I'm saying is he could have, but he didn't. So we have to take it at face value, and the face value is that fucking Bobo is a fucking dollar store version of fucking Wemby. Until he showed me otherwise, we can't take Bobo for anything other than what he shows us, right? We know what his skill is. We know Bobo can shoot the 3, dribble between his legs, take it to the rack. We know he can do all the same shit that Wemby can do. We know he can do the same moves Wemby, but Wemby is doing it on a level where Bobo did not do it. Bobo had opportunities when he first came in, and he didn't show the promise that Wemby is showing. Wemby scored 38 points as a rookie on the Suns, on KD. What is Bobo's highest? Like, when did Bobo start really cooking in the game? And I like Bobo. I like his dad too. You feel me? But I can't sit here and say those guys are the same type of players. Yeah, they're tall. Yeah, they both can dribble. Yeah, they both can shoot the 3. But the way Wemby's game look, Bobo game don't look like that.
And I've been saying because Wemby was a professional. Like, he played with professionals for longer.
He's been playing basketball since he was playing professional basketball since
Bobo
like 14.
came from the same environment, then he would have looked.
We could say that. We could say that move, but we don't know that. We don't know if he will look the exact same because he's tall and he can shoot and we don't know that. We do not know that. How many tall guys came in the league like Mutombo? Did they block like Mutombo? No. How many tall guys came in the league and looked like Yao Ming? Did they do what Yao Ming did? No. How many big guys came in and looked like they was going to dominate like Shaq? Did they? No. We don't know what you are until you show us who you are. It's called prospect. It's called, his peak, his prime, he can reach this. He could be this, but it's not. He is this. And that's the most important thing. Wemby didn't even come in. He is this. When Wemby came in, there was a lot of questions about him. Just three weeks ago, we was talking about this. Do you think Wemby's going to be good? You got Paul George saying, I don't think Wemby's going to be this. You got Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. I don't think he's going to be an all-star. And all of them is taking their words back now. Nobody was saying that about Bobo. Nobody was saying that about Bobo.
He could fall off a cliff tomorrow. Like, we don't know.
He can. Yeah, he can. That's fine. But we're going off of what he is doing right now. Right now, he ain't falling off a cliff.
Well,
right?
you can't. Well,
so
you can't.
We can say he's falling off
now because a week ago he wasn't doing this. So he's inconsistent at the moment.
I wouldn't say I would not say he's inconsistent. I would say he's getting acclimated to the league. Now that he's getting
he hasn't done anything consistently yet. Because if he was bad 2 weeks ago and he's good now,
but what is bad 2 weeks ago? I didn't say he was bad 2 weeks ago.
No,
so I want to know what bad 2 weeks ago was.
He wasn't. He didn't look like this during the preseason, and he didn't look like this.
I don't care about the preseason.
In the beginning, and in the beginning of the season.
But if you go back and you watch the first couple of games, you will see that Pop had him on a leash. And in the game where he scored 38 points, Pop let him off the leash.
But if you can say he's progressing. That's all you can say. That he just
okay, that's fine. Let's take the progression. Victor's progression. Where is you said he's what?
Say he's consistent because Mel said he wasn't consistent.
He's consistent too. I'm not going there. But Mel, take that same logic and show me where Bobo improved, where Bobo progressed at.
I just said I didn't say they're on the same caliber. I said they're the same player.
Progress how much last year? He didn't progress this fast at Wemby from preseason and now. Wemby dropped 38 points, took the leash off, and you get almost a 40 banks.
I never said he's progressing at the level of the Flash, but I did say
he progressed. But the comparison is Shaq said, you guys say that there's nobody that did what Victor is doing. I beg to differ. Bobo, when did Bobo do this? Bobo didn't do it. So we can't sit here and say, and I'm not saying you, I'm just going off of what Shaq is saying, because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about what Shaq was saying. So if that's what we're going off of, and we're saying Bobo is the same type of player that Wemby is, that's not true.
I'm saying he could have been if he played professional like Wemby.
And the ifs are great. The ifs are great, but we don't like the hypotheticals over here.
No, but the thing about it is we didn't see anything.
He did show improvement though last year.
We didn't
you can say he improved 100%, but where's Bobo right now?
In Phoenix.
And last time I checked the stats, don't look like he was getting any minutes.
That's true. That's true. I think they should have kept him in Orlando.
Yeah, it can't just be Pop knows how to use a 7'4" guy. It can't just be Pop.
Well,
sometimes
if somebody's seen promising Bobo, you're gonna find the right pieces to put around him to help that guy become successful, like Pop is gonna do to Wemby. Now, do you think? Now, I will ask a question. I will ask a question. If Bobo got drafted to the Spurs, do you think Bobo would be the same player? I still don't think he would be the same player as Wemby.
Hell no.
I think he will be a great big man, or you could be like an all-star big man, star big man. But I still don't think with Wemby being polished, like y'all said, and him not being, means Pop has to put more work into him to make him polished. Wemby's already polished. So he's not going to be the same type of player Wemby is going to be anyway, because Wemby already has a polished game. And now only thing Wemby has to do is adapt his polished game to the NBA game. Taco has to have a polished game and then adapt that to it's harder to work with, not Taco or Bobo. It's harder to work with that than to work with a guy that's already polished. Could Bobo have the same opportunities? Yes, I'm not saying he can't. But to say that those guys are one and the same, and I'm not saying you guys are, but that's what Shaq is basically saying. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with it because Bobo had opportunity on the Magic and he just didn't live up to the expectations that they thought of him. It's why they drafted him. If Bobo came out and put up a 38-point game, you said what?
He was drafted by Denver.
Drafted by Denver. But yeah, when he was on the Magic, they gave him some opportunity. You feel me? Denver didn't give him no opportunity. I know that. Denver didn't give him no opportunity at all. The Magic gave him opportunity, right? The Magic gave him some opportunity, but then if you don't see promise in a guy, how long? That's got to be a quick process for a tall guy like that. You got to
understand when he was doing what he was doing, that was part of that whole. The big man was getting phased out,
right? But there's no way if Bobo can do the same thing that, especially now, if Bobo can do what Wemby can do, somebody's going to want that guy on his team, and somebody's going to want him to be a focal point of what they got going on because they know they're going to need that for when they go up against the Spurs. No, they know they can have an advantage against all the other teams because they have a 7-footer who can shoot threes, move like Wemby, and do everything else that Wemby could do. Why not have two of those guys in the league? Bobo was here first, and I get it. Opportunity is a big thing.
There's guys like that. It just Chet Holmgren is like that. It's just injuries. Like there's guys.
I can't. I'm not.
I think if Orlando gives him, if Orlando gives him a little bit more opportunity, he gets better, bro. Like
no, and I agree with you. I agree with you. He could have been better. I just still don't think. Still don't think that Bobo would have been or. And I don't know where Wemby's going. I'm just taking off the hype. That's what we're talking off the hype, right? If we're going off that hype and Wemby continues to climb, I don't think Bobo would have had that same trajectory. No matter how good he got on the Magic, I don't think he has that same trajectory. I don't, because he didn't come out of college or in the draft with that much heat on him like Wemby did. Like niggas was tanking halfway through the season to get Wemby. I don't recall anybody tanking to get Bobo.
No, that's true. I just feel like if they came from the same situations, then the comparison would be a lot more valid.
I guess I can understand what you. I just don't see it.
I don't think the comparison is valid at all. I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
Me too. The two different players. They're just tall.
Victor should feel disrespected by that comment. At that,
I would feel disrespected. My name is Victor, not Bobo.
I mean, I can understand it, but shit, hey, that's the business we in. Shit.
No, 100%.
You got to have opportunities that excelled your skills and that excelled your potential to astronomical levels. Bobo didn't come from that. So at the end of the day, take your win,
but see, Moo, I hear you on that, but there are players that don't come from it and still do good in the league. There are players that don't come with a polished game, learn in the league, and become better players than the players that was polished.
Absolutely right.
100%. But I don't see that in Bobo. 100%. And that's what I said. Bobo did not have opportunity. I agree there. Bobo opportunity was cut short. But what I'm saying in his opportunity being cut short, it has to be something that the front office is seeing, the coaches are seeing in practice, when they're working out, when they're going through their drills. There has to be something they have to see that they're seeing that they're like, all right, we're not going to play this guy much, or he's not going to get that many opportunities. Because if he was in there kicking ass like Wemby is doing, nigga, they're gonna want him on the floor because they don't want him doing it on the floor, especially with the young point guard they got out there and the young power forward they got out there on the Magic. Polo and then who's I forget the point guard, or was he a shooting guard? No, it's Jalen Suggs and it's another dude that's over there.
The league was just different when he popped because they were still trying to do small ball and shit. That nigga's 7'5".
Yeah, I get it, but they ain't no different now. Team is still trying to do small ball. It's just pop not.
No, it's not. No, it's not. The league is. Jokic is changing the league. He's bringing back centers like these dudes, Embiid and all these dudes. Like all that shit is changing.
So why did three guys in this recent draft that were traditional centers not get drafted?
I can't speak for every team. I'm just telling you what is changing. The reason why.
Thank you, Moo. Thank you, Moo. Because they're dumb as hell. They're dumb as hell. You're not going to draft 3 traditional bigs because the league is changing to more spacious bigs. Well, Bobo will fit in the spacious bigs.
A traditional big doesn't work in this NBA.
Right. But Mel, that's what I'm saying. The 3 bigs that went undrafted because they were traditional, they don't work in the league. But Bobo isn't a traditional big. He fits the league.
But he got
a big man that stretched the floor.
When did he come?
He's only been in the league, what, 3 years, 4 years?
No, he's been in the league longer than that.
Who, Bobo?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can swear he hasn't been in the league that long.
He got drafted in 2019.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, and that was literally within that small ball era. Teams weren't looking to have big. Remember, Jokic wasn't playing like that in Denver. His first couple years, he was not playing.
All right, I got to take it back. Sorry.
Coming off the bench.
The nigga played 7 games his rookie year. What are you going to do with that? I'm guessing he was hurt.
That's what I'm saying. That's like opportunity. He
14 games his third year.
He was actually completely healthy. They just literally didn't play.
Oh, they just sat him? 14 games. Like this just shows me they had to see something from him that they did not like, and it was like, nah, bro.
So then they did the same thing to Joker. Joker didn't play like that his first 2-3 years.
Right. But then when he played 70 games for Orlando, they traded him. Well, they let him go to next year.
Because every team philosophy is not going to be the same, though. That's all I'm saying. It's like
he played 70 games, bro. He played 70 games. He averaged 9 points and fucking 6 rebounds as a 7-foot fucking playing 21 minutes a game.
Okay, that's not. You
said what?
No, I said
1.3 blocks, 100%. He should get 1.2 blocks. He should be getting blocked.
Focal point of the team, though.
No, not at all. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they made him a focal point of the team, but I'm just saying he played 70 games, started 33 of them, played 21 and a half minutes throughout those 70 games, and he gave them 9 points and 6 rebounds.
That's normally what a dude that plays 21 minutes will give you. Especially somebody who's not a guard.
I don't know. I get what you're saying. He came in the league when they was going small ball, but he still was in the league. He got drafted. He stayed in the league throughout the whole small ball. So I'm throwing the small ball argument out because he was in the league while small ball was going on. He was signed to a team, getting paid by a team while small ball was going on.
Being in the league and being used by a team are not the same thing.
100%. But I'm not going to take the small ball out of it because they would still had him on the team for him to be utilized. And what I'm saying is, if Bobo was who Wemby is, and so somebody's seen the same thing in Bobo that they see in Wemby, then he would have been on the team on a floor. But that's what I'm saying.
But then you also have to go back. Like, we didn't see nobody like Bobo. You can look at Wemby and be like, he's a better version of Bobo. Who was Bobo before Bobo?
He's the dollar store Bobo, his father.
But who was the Bobo before
his
Bobo?
Father.
No,
his father, Manute.
Was it Manute? None of niggas was alive back then.
No, I'm just saying. Manute would be the Bobo before Bobo. It would be his father. Who other tall nigga? Yao Ming wasn't shooting threes. Only other tall nigga that was really shooting threes that set foot was his father.
Right. So if you're saying that the only mold that we got was the nigga who birthed him, like, what do we got to go after? We'd have nothing to really go with.
No, and I get it, but that's why I can understand why Shaq. Right, that's why you said who?
Dirk was a 7-footer shooting threes. I just think about it.
Not 7'5", 7'6".
7'5" though.
That's what we're talking about. Tall ass, overgrown motherfucker shooting threes and dribbling the ball. Yes, Bobo did it first. I would give Bobo his respect, but Bobo is not on the level of fucking Wemby. No, I do not see it. Maybe it'll change in a couple of years if a team give Bobo a chance, like Mulich is saying, like Mel is saying. Maybe a team give him a chance, and maybe he can make some work if they could polish his game up. But I just don't know because he's injured a lot. We got to see if Wemby going to be injured a lot. It might be the same thing, Mel, like you said. He could wash out tomorrow. I don't see that in Wemby.
I don't. The same cloth. Like I'm not saying that they're the same.
Yeah, they got the same. They got the same fabric on. Yeah, 100%. But I think that's what Shaq is saying, and that's why I brought it up, because Shaq is saying they're the same dude, and I don't think that at all. I think if they both had
niggas that can dribble.
Right. I think if they both had the same, if you put them both in the same school, let them go through the same workout, I still think Wembanyama is better than Bobo.
No.
I agree with that.
I don't know.
Because if you put them both in professional environments, because Bobo was getting hype coming out of high school.
Bobo was getting hype coming out of high school, 100%.
He was getting hype coming out of high school, then he went to Oregon 100%. And all stuff like that. So if you put them 100%. Both in professional aspects or professional environments,
nobody tanked for Bobo though.
I'm inclined to believe that they look relatively the same.
Bruh, like my whole thing is I'm agreeing with Troy because Victor was seen already as a generational talent. Nobody ever looked at Bobo as a generational talent. They just thought he was going to be a good player. So
they looked at him like his father, like he could be his father. That's what the talk around. Like Bobo could be his father in the league.
So in a sense, just going off potential only.
Nobody fucking thought he was going to be a superstar.
Victor for sure was his potential is through the roof. Like I don't even, if they go through the same training and stuff like you said, I don't even think it'll still be close. I think Victor is just that much better. He's just naturally better. Like some people just get basketball better than others.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think given if you put them both in the same situation, at worst they turn out to be the same dude.
Nah, I don't see it. I think Bobo is still the dollar store version of Wembanyama. Whether they work, whether they go through the same regimen or not, I think it still plays out the same. Because there's something special in Wemby. There's not that same type of specialness in Bobo.
What's
special about
Wemby?
You seen it?
Oh, nigga that can dribble.
The natural gifts. The natural gifts for the game, bro. Like we all know.
What does that mean?
It's not a tall nigga that can dribble.
Like Mel. You mean to tell me if you and one
nutmeg,
a tall nigga that can dribble,
a 7'5" nutmeg, a 6'4" nigga, nutmeg them through his legs and dunked on him. Come on, bro.
Tall nigga
KD was the tall man that can dribble. KD was the tall man that can dribble. And what they say about him? Oh, his legs. He too skinny. He do that. He do this. He do this. He do that. And KD put on the show year after year after year. That's what Wemby is closer to than he is to Bobo.
Victor's definitely closer to KD than
closer to KD than Bobo is to him.
Same thing.
He is closer to KD than Bobo is to Wemby. I'm sorry.
They're tall niggas that can dribble.
Hey, no, that's fine. I don't know why you're saying that like it's a bad thing, Moose.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it like that's what I'm saying. I'm not. But y'all trying to sit up here and act like I'm saying something bad. Like
no, we're not. Well, we're just saying we don't agree that Bobo would be on the same level.
We don't agree that Bobo is going to be on the same level, bro.
We're not saying that you're saying anything wrong. You have the right to feel it. I just don't think Bobo. I've never seen anybody besides this conversation we're having right now, and besides Shaq bringing it up, saying when he was coming up and Victor's name was rumbling and everybody started trying to tank for him, nobody was saying, "Oh, Victor gonna come in and he's gonna be a Bobo." Nobody was saying that shit. Nobody was saying that shit. Nobody was comparing Victor to Bobo when he was coming up and when he was about to get drafted. Now all of a sudden in the league, oh, he's another Bobo. No, the fuck he is not. He is Victor Wembanyama. That's who he is. That's who he's always been. That's who he was before he got to the league. Don't try to compare him to the dude now that he's in the league. Because Bobo was around before Victor got in the league. Bobo was in the league doing 21 minutes a game. Playing 7 games his first year, 35 his next year. Like, Bobo was in the league when Victor was still working his shit out. So, Who's at the disadvantage? It would be Victor. Then Victor fucking laps him now because now Victor has more of an opportunity because of his skill, because of his athleticism, because of what that front office sees in him. Nobody sees that in Bobo. If somebody, I'll say it again, I said it last time, then I want to move on. If somebody's seen that shit in Bobo, he will be on the team. He will be a vocal point of the team today. Not in 2019, Mel. I'm with you there. But today, yes, he will. He would be that. And I just don't think that's it. You think the Suns going to utilize him in that way? He could be scary for the Suns. We all agree there, right? Bobo could be a killer for the Suns. Do you think they're going to utilize him in that way?
They wouldn't use him like that because they got Devin Booker.
Right, but they're not going to use him in any way that takes him out of the paint for giving him rebounds. The reason why they signed Bobo is because they need somebody to rebound. They did not sign Bobo to sit on the three-point line and shoot threes.
Right, and the way that Victor's being used is not how Bobo is going to get used in Phoenix.
And that's why I say that they're totally two different people. Because if I take Victor in Phoenix,
he's not going to do that in Phoenix. He's going to be the fourth or fifth option over there.
Niggas, tall niggas who can dribble.
Nigga, I'm with you, Moo. They tall niggas that can dribble, but they're not the same.
A little bit.
So you telling me if the Suns took Victor Wembanyama, they're going to put him above Kevin Durant? Devin Booker. What's the other nigga they got from Washington?
No, but he still would have been Victor Wembanyama. That's what I'm saying.
No, how would he do that without
Victor is Victor?
Bobo goes professional as the kid like Victor did, then he probably will look like Victor. That's all I'm saying. I'm not comparing nobody to nobody.
I disagree.
I disagree 100%.
Disagree.
That's absolutely
it's the probably that gets me. It's not like he can probably, it's like, nah, I can't take that. There's too many factors that go into it. Too many factors.
Because we don't know how
is Bobo going to be as healthy?
It's going to turn out.
Right, we don't, and that's why we're talking about right now. He can fall off a cliff, and Bobo could pick up. And then we have to revisit the conversation.
Exactly.
I'm with you. We don't know, so we can only go off right now. Right now, Bobo is not on Victor's level.
Had the same path that Wemby did, then he could have been.
Don't think so. There are players, but there are players that go through the same path all the time, bro, and they are not the same. They are not the same game, the same dribbling skill, the same talent, the same shooting, and they don't come out the fucking same. Somebody always comes out better. My boy Tim can do everything I can do, but better than me. Better than me. Like somebody's always going to come out better. And we both took the same route. We both played street ball. We both played in high school. He was better than me. You have to accept that sometimes, Moo. I know as competitors, we don't want to accept that somebody is better than us. And I know you don't. You're a football player. You go out there thinking everybody, you better than everybody. As you should. You too, Mel. I do the same thing when I play ball. But at some time, you got to sit down, understand fucking reality. And reality is Bobo is not fucking Victor. Whether they grew up the same, you switch their fucking legs. I don't care what you do. They're not the same. They're not. Bobo hasn't shown me anything, any resemblance to what Victor is showing us in the league right now.
Because Victor played professional as a kid. If Bobo did the same thing, he probably did the same thing.
Well, listen, I guess Luka started a trend. I guess Luka started a trend then. Go get some Euro under your belt, nigga, and come to the league ready.
Yep.
It ain't Victor's fault that Bobo didn't get the help he need. Bobo had his fucking father, ex-NBA player, showing him how to play ball, but he didn't grow up with the same training. Like
it's not. Is it Bobo's fault? His dad didn't go overseas play professional?
No, Manu got all the motherfuckers he could put him in training camp with.
That's true.
He could have, right?
Did he play professional? Did he
we don't know if he did
prior to coming to the NBA? Yes or no?
Did he play what? No, he didn't.
Did Bobo play professional basketball prior to coming to the NBA?
No, he didn't. But who fault is that? Who fault is that? Who fault is that?
Blame it on who
that? Niggas go to college. Some people don't go to college. Some niggas go to the G League. Some niggas still get the same experience and still be able to get to the league.
LaMelo didn't go to college.
Straight to the league. LeBron straight to the league.
And he came back, and he's a lot better than the guys that he was drafted. That was drafted in his. Like it's the same thing, bro. Right. It's literally the same thing. Like
so tell Bobo to go overseas, get some overseas, and come back and see if he's on the same level as Victor. Because he ain't.
Tell him to do it.
He ain't.
Tell him to do it.
I don't understand what we're doing here. He's not.
But you don't know that.
He could be. His ceiling is his father, nigga. That's what he came in the league with, and that's what I'm taking it at. Victor's ceiling is, now they're saying, I don't agree with this because I don't know what he's going to be. I'm not going to stretch it. You know, Troy like to troll, but Troy ain't going to stretch it too far. They're saying his ceiling is bigger than LeBron's. I don't know that. It's too early to say this shit. But I know it's not too early to say Bobo does not remind me of anything of Victor Wembanyama. right. I know it's not too early to say that. I know it's not too early to say Victor is as close as to KD than Bobo is to Victor. I know it's not crazy for me to say that. I know it's not crazy for me to say that Victor is closer to the KD is than Bobo is to the player that Victor is.
It's not crazy for me to say if Bobo was professional like Victor.
Each of them, like everybody gets to the league in their own ways. Everybody gets to the league on their own way. Jimmy Butler didn't get there the same as motherfucker DeMar DeRozan, but Jimmy Butler and DeMar DeRozan game is similar. Only difference I would give it is Jimmy Butler played better defense. Right? Similar games. Jump shot, mid-range. Jimmy could shoot the three a little bit. DeMar refused to shoot. Those similar fucking players. Are they the same? No. Who's better? Jimmy. We all can agree there, right? Would we say DeRozan is fucking Jimmy? No, we wouldn't.
But that's what we're saying. They're similar players.
No.
The only thing similar about Victor and Bobo is the damn height.
That's it. And that they can do this, not that they are doing it. We now see what Victor is doing on the court. When Bobo had his time, yeah, Bobo hit a couple of threes and on the Magic. He made a couple of nice plays, but guess what? Uncle Paul did the same thing for Boston when he came in. He hit a couple of shots, got some blocks. Where's Taco at? Out the league, because those tall, like you said, Mel, tall guys, regular, they can't do it. Now you go to the guys that can space the floor. You would think Bobo would have a spot in this league because he can space the floor. So now we have to think, why doesn't Bobo have a spot in the league? You can say it's because he's not polished. I would have go with you all the way there. But whose fault is it that he's not polished? It's not Victor's. We can't say, oh, if they had. No, it's not Victor's. Victor took his route. He took his route. They both got to the NBA. Did they not? They're both in the NBA. Bobo got there before Victor. So how they can't take the same route, because then that means Victor would have had to follow Bobo and go do the same thing Bobo was doing.
Nah, the mold had to be set.
Yeah, the mold to understanding which one is good and which one isn't.
He doesn't have to follow anybody. He was born overseas, so that was like literally his
oh
route.
Man, that's an advantage. Just get born overseas at an advantage.
Probably. I don't fucking know. Look at the same thing.
Where was LeBron born at?
Like, what the heck?
Turkey? Is LeBron born in Turkey?
You can literally use that logic for anybody, bro. Like, we can go back and forth with this all goddamn day, but the fact of the matter is, you're on one side, I'm on the other side, and that's okay.
And the side that I'm on is better than your side. It's okay. It's okay.
In your opinion, though. That's your opinion. That's not a fact.
What you see,
your opinion. That's not a fact. That's your opinion.
You want to know where it stops being an opinion? Victor is doing what he's doing, and Bobo ain't doing shit. That's where it stops being my opinion.
It's because Victor's career isn't done yet. He's only 6-7.
And neither is fucking Bobo. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Something fucking Bobo fell off already. Bobo, listen, I'll say this and we can move on. If Victor Wembanyama fall off tomorrow, he had a better career than Bobo already. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Okay, then. That's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine.
What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? A guy that nobody gives no minutes to. Now Troy gonna be serious. Now Troy gonna be serious. Bobo don't get no fucking minutes. Bobo don't get no play time. Bobo don't get shit. Why? Because of Bobo. Bobo didn't go right overseas. Bobo didn't go overseas. You know, women go overseas. Nobody give a fuck. We born when we born. 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 We're born when we born. Fuck. We born when we born, Moo. We born when we born, nigga. We born when we born. Talking about because he was born. Get out of here. I don't want to hear that shit.
Hey, for what it's worth, Bobo was born in Sudan. He was born overseas.
I know he was born overseas. I know he was born overseas, DJ. I know he was born overseas. But no, we're going to talk about that. And now we're going to say, well, Victor was born in a better overseas than Bobo. Now he was born in a better overseas than Bobo.
That doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense, Moo. I know. I fucking know. God damn.
Well, interesting. So here we go. I want to invite every single person on this show from these damn groups on Facebook. Y'all come on the show and get cooked like Mel and Zio do. Because, man, we're going to destroy y'all. Yeah, a lot of people come on here and they don't know what the hell they're talking about. And it's crazy. It's very crazy. You can get the Marcus treatment. You can get the male treatment, the Zio treatment. We give hibachi. We serve hot L's over here, and we're still giving them out for free. So come get schooled.
Hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. First, nah, what you will not do.
Oh, shit.
Like that bullshit. Like, I'm going to let you rock because this your show.
Oh, shit.
You will never do that bullshit again.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
what you talking about? Dropping it in the post? That's what you're talking about, Mel?
No, he know what he did.
Oh, you talking about DJ? I was about to say, because I dropped it in the post right fucking now again. I don't know what you're talking about. I dropped that shit again. We can start over. You feel me? Bye. Let's get to this 1v1 me, bro. Oh, fuck me. All right.
It's okay, Mel. It's okay, bro. I mean, you.
Oh, you say he got cooked? Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all ready? I got another good one for you. Real quick, Mel, since you here and you haven't been here, and you're new to 1v1 me, bro. We did two of them before. The first one we did was Grant Hill versus Vince Carter. Who you got?
Grant Hill.
Next one we got Agent Zero versus Kyrie.
Kyrie.
All right. And today we got a good one. Moo, you ready for this? Because one of these guys, wait, hold on. My memory serves me correctly. They're both former Golden State Warriors. Am I mistaken?
Both were.
Well, they both were. Okay, damn, Moo. Who you gonna pick? All right, Mel, you ready? We got the 1v1 me bro out here. Still got to get the animation done, but today's two is Baron Davis versus Monte Ellis.
Baron Davis.
Baron Davis.
Unanimous. Okay.
Yeah.
Niggas took a Baron right out of it. Normally, y'all explain. Y'all go back and forth.
You ain't got to explain that.
Y'all said this was a good one. Moo, y'all lied to me then. Y'all lied. Y'all said this was a good one when I said it. Y'all said, ooh, that's a good one. And then y'all answered so damn fast. Get out of here.
You gave us a whole week to think about it.
Nah, y'all wasn't supposed to think about it today.
You told us to think about it. The hell?
After I really thought about it, I said, there ain't no explanation for this, bro.
Nah, y'all not supposed to think about it today. All right.
Baron Davis was a monster in his prime, bro.
He was. Baron Davis was like that.
And last time I checked, Monte Ellis was Baron Davis backup.
Hey. All right. So now we're going to answer the question. Here we go. All right. You guys had all show to think about it. You have the number one pick of the 2010 draft. Who are you taking?
I don't even know who was in that draft.
You said you don't know who's in the draft, Mel. You had time to look it up, man.
I've been arguing with you motherfuckers. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, man?
I've been driving and shit. Like,
come on, man. All right. So first overall that year was John Wall. Then you got Evan Turner, Derek Favors, Wesley Johnson, DeMarcus Cousins, Greg Monroe, Al-Farouq Amino, Gordon Hayward, Paul George, Ed Davis, Patrick Peterson, Larry Sanders, Eric Bledsoe, Avery Bradley, Quinton Pondexter.
They start for all of that. DeMarcus Cousins.
Luke Babbitt.
You said who, Moo? He said Lenny Kravitz.
Luke Babbitt.
Luke Babbitt. Who the fuck is Luke?
Oh, shit, bro.
I know who Luke Babbitt is, but that's fun. Yeah, that's such a random name. Like,
he was the next.
Laundry Fields.
He was the next pick after Larry Sanders.
Larry Sanders.
I don't even know who the fuck Larry Sanders is.
Oh, he went to Nevada.
Shit.
You don't know who Larry Sanders is? He played for Milwaukee. He got drafted by Milwaukee. He used to wear the glasses.
You said that like that was supposed to help.
He used to wear the little bifocal thingies.
Avery Bledsoe was in this draft too. Avery Bradley?
Yeah. Avery Bradley.
Craig Brackens. Y'all remember Craig Brackens?
Lance Stevenson.
I'm still taking DeMarcus.
Oh shit! Wait, the names in this is crazy. I'm just looking, bro. This is wild.
Poppy Sai. I don't know who the fuck is that. Willie Warren.
Nigga said Willie
Jeremy
Warren.
Evans. Willie Warren. Nigga, he went to Oklahoma. He got drafted by the Clippers.
Jordan Crawford. Oh wow. Hassan Whiteside
Jordan
in this draft
Crawford.
too. Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, Lance Stevenson was in his
Oh,
draft.
damn.
Hassan Whiteside is who I said first.
Yeah,
Hey,
Dwayne Collins. Dwayne Collins
was in this draft.
No,
Who?
Daniel Orton. Daniel Orton. That's a Randy Orton brother.
Oh shit! I'm over here crying, bro. Lance Stevenson.
Lance Stevenson was in his draft. I would say either Paul George or DeMarcus Cousins. Those are the two I would.
Oh, I didn't know Paul George was in it. Oh, yeah.
Shit. Hey, hold on, because look.
Yeah,
I said Paul George was in his draft.
Yeah, I said him early on. Mel, you must have just didn't hear me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll take Paul George.
Looking back over the careers, I'll take Paul George, but the person I wish that could have stayed healthy was DeMarcus Cousins. Because Lord have mercy.
He should still be in the league right now.
Oh, that whole Kentucky team was the fucking truth, bro.
Oh,
John Wall,
shit.
DeMarcus Cousins, Eric Bledsoe, DeAndre Liggins, Patrick Patterson. That team was loaded for college.
Hey, y'all know Jeremy Lin was in this draft. He just went undrafted.
Fuck that, Jeremy
Lin Sanity.
Lin Sanity.
Lin stupidity. That's what that shit was. It was Lin stupidity.
Oh my gosh.
No insanity. That nigga wasn't nothing insane about him. Do you want to know what was insane about him when he waved off Kobe? That was insane. You feel me? Because Kobe fucked that nigga up when he got to the locker. Stuffed Jeremy Lin in the locker and started kicking him with the Kobe 4s on. Stop playing with Kobe.
He really did do that.
I know. You better stop playing with him. Stop that nigga out with the Kobe 4s on. Wave my ass off again, nigga. See what happened to you. Shit. He had Shaq outside the arena waiting for him. Where Jeremy Lin at? Came and fuck him up.
You never disappoint.
Yo, DJ frozen like a motherfucker, bro.
You always pass Kobe the ball.
DJ frozen like a motherfucker, bro. He said, I don't want my high school diploma. I want
Am I doing a good job?
Am I doing a good job?
Hold on. Am I doing a good job? Hold on.
He had that dope fiend lean.
Hey, Mulich, Troy just dropped out and got his G.
Hold on, wait.
So everybody don't work
my blink.
Oh shit, man. Oh,
this shit don't work if I blink, huh? I can't.
Don't work if you blink. Nah, it don't work. You blink, it don't work, nigga. Yo, I can't.
Is it working?
How we go from fucking debating to fucking laughing on the show? I just don't know, bro. We some stupid ass motherfuckers, bro.
Oh shit!
Holy shit! I don't know what happened to DJ, but we had final thoughts, so we about to wrap this shit up.
Hey man, all I gotta say is to answer the question. Okay, in the 2010 draft, I know he didn't get drafted, but I'ma draft him. Give me Big Boban Marjanovic, man.
Borjan.
That's a different pick.
Yeah, most definitely, man. You feel me? That big ass motherfucker. Right.
Final thoughts.
He dribbled the ball. He dribbled. He dribbled again. He dribbled again.
Mel, what's your final thoughts? You the guest for the day.
Kyrie Irving still better.
Yeah.
I know y'all seen that commercial. He dribbled the ball. He dribbled. He dribbled again. He dribbled again. He dribbled again.
I could tell you what final thoughts are. Move final thoughts.
Nah, really dope show today, man. You feel me?
Bobo is one.
Make sure y'all tune into the rest of the show. Or to the rest of the week, man. We got some crazy stuff coming for y'all this week. My boy DJ Micah B dropped out and got his GD, so I'm gonna go ahead and run through the whole spiel with him. We got PVT, we got Gentleman's Talk, we got Inside the Huddle, and we back again, right again for here, basket to basket, man, on Monday, just like that. We go so quick. So appreciate y'all for coming through. Appreciate the comments, man. And yeah, we gonna see y'all next week.
Final thoughts, DJ.
Hey,
he's back.
He graduated. He graduated, guys. He got his GED.
Yeah, y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all keep rocking with us all week. As you know, we got some stuff coming up soon on Tuesdays, Wednesday. You already know. Gentlemen's Talk. We gonna be here. If you missed the episode last week, the episode was actually really dope. I listened back to the audio, and it was freaking hilarious. So
I might have to come on the show because I watched that episode. The Cheesecake Factory shit is ridiculous. I got some opinions that I got to get out on the show, so I might have to come on the show.
That's fine.
I missed that show. I was out doing Uber, bro. I wanted to be on that show so bad.
Yeah, hey, y'all
But anyway.
more than welcome to pop up anytime. Also, it was fun cooking milk. Thanks.